Okay, this video is going to be different. Although I'm still going to be posting videos about poetry. But I wanted to make this one because I feel like I've gained knowledge that could be useful to other people. My doctor just asked me, what could I do instead of SI? What could replace SI? And really nothing really compares to cutting, burning, whatever. But when he asked me that question, I didn't know what to say because, well, if I knew the answer, I wouldn't have been cutting. I wouldn't have been at the hospital. I wouldn't have been continually turning to this harmful behavior. But with time, with therapy and patient, outpatient, I've been able to figure out a few things and made my own cocktail of ways to distract myself, and that's what it's about, distracting myself from one moment to another moment until we can get through the day and maybe fall asleep and be unconscious and completely incapable of hurting ourselves. I can't post all of the ways that I was hoping, because otherwise it's going to be unbearably long, but please bear with me through the ones that I can share. Okay, this is my punching bag, and it's already moving, so you can see that it's already gotten a taste of what's to come. This, very good for anger, rage, wanting to crawl out of your skin, wanting to hurt yourself so badly that you feel like you're going to go insane if you just don't do it. The pressure builds, and it is absolutely difficult to support and difficult to not go to the level where we do hurt ourselves, or I hurt myself. And so here, demonstration of beating the crap out of the bag. You can call it names and mad, like somebody you did that. And I know, don't make fun of me because I hit like a girl. I happen to be one. But sometimes this feels really good despite the challenge I lack. So, yeah. Maybe, actually I found this online. You can. I also saw some at Walmart. I don't know where else you find it. Probably in the fitness center of any shopping center. So yeah, this is actually, maybe you could hook it up in the basement, or if you live alone, then it doesn't matter. But to be able to kick the crap out of something, or if your family already knows and supports you, then you can do this without having them wonder too badly what's going on downstairs, and they'll be glad that you're kicking the crap out of this thing instead of hurting yourself. Okay, I want to introduce you to a very dear friend of mine. I've actually only known her for a few months, and if blood, even in drawings, is triggering to you, then don't look. I drew on her bloody eyes, stitches. I drew cuts and stitches on her legs, burns on her palms, on her wrist, and bloody hand because she just done the deed. I drew pretty much what I look like, aside from, obviously I don't cry tears. I don't cry bulk blood tears, or any other tears for that matter, which is one of the problems leading to SI, isn't it? The nurse at the hospital that I stayed at for 6 weeks that time, I'm wasting my life away in there, she suggested that I get a doll and that I do it to it what I want to do to myself. So I went out and saw all these dolls, and most of them were like dolls of babies, which freaked me out because it seemed kind of sadistic to draw blood and beat up on a baby. So I found something that was semi-grown. She's cute enough. And I drew red marker on her, whoever I wanted, dark eyeliner, around her eyes. And other than that, all the wounds that I actually have. And so now she's kind of like a mirror of myself. And when I look at her, I feel so much compassion because she looks so broken and pitiful. And I know how that feels. I know what it feels like to be her, because she's just like me now, and I can't hurt her. My nurse wanted me to. She wanted me to beat her against the bed and make her pay, make my anger out on her, but I couldn't hurt her. I didn't want to hurt her. So actually I go to sleep with her. I hold her hand while I fall asleep. I hold her in my arms. I have my head against her head. I'm always trying to protect her, being near her, and make sure she's okay, because she looks so broken and in need of help. And that actually made me think after a while, aside from the part that's crazy, that if she's so important and valuable that I wouldn't hurt her, then how much more so would it matter that I do it to myself? Because I still hurt myself. Stitches, steri strips, big mess, freaking out the nurses at the hospital, very understandably. I wouldn't want to see that either. So I wondered, why did I want to keep her safe when I was still hurting myself? How much of a greater value am I worth? Or should I be worth? And should I consider myself to be worth? Because I am, and nobody deserves to hurt themselves. Even though we think it doesn't matter when it's us. It matters. So, this is my friend that helps me. Asylum. So, I don't know if you guys can find a doll somewhere that might help you out, and if this isn't for you, then it's not for you, but even though dolls seem immature, it's better to get a doll than a blade. Okay, here's something that will help you, or helps me reflect. It doesn't involve kicking and screaming or beating things up, so don't worry, it won't be loud. It's here on the fridge. I put up a list of all the consequences that would have happened to me at the hospital, in the psychiatric unit, if I were to hurt myself, if I were to cut, burn, bruise, whatever. I would be put in isolation, which is very long, boring. Gotta wear this icky outfit, bad colors. Also, what they call contention, which is being tied to the bed. I have no idea what that is in English, contention, but I've actually looked it up and to no avail. Getting tied to the bed, not a good thing. I saw other people go through it beforehand, and it was kind of painful to watch. It hurt me to see somebody go through that, and then when I went through it, it was just, it's not a good memory. Not a good memory. So this is a good thing to remember, why not suicide, not to cross that line. For anybody who has never been in a psychiatric institution, you can think of different reasons, like the consequences to your family, having them worry, whatever it is that matters to you, whatever it is that you are afraid of will happen. Write it down, remember it before you go through with it, before you hurt yourself. Think about what matters, what's going to happen, because we have to think of SI as a bad thing and not as a relief. It's a bad thing. It hurts you and the people around you. It's not a good thing. And the more that you think of it as a bad thing, the more you're going to keep from doing it, because the mind registers that it's not good. Some shrink or something told me that, I imagine. I also do boring, regular stuff like journaling. I write in embarrassing detail. I'm writing my own story, hopefully published in a few years. I write conversations, happenings, everything in very scary detail. I also draw. I have a bunch of pictures on the wall, but I don't want to show them because they're very lifelike and my family might not want to be on YouTube. Anyways, so that's it to my list. Like I said, I'm still going to be posting poetry. I posted one a few days ago, so points for me. I know that they are few and far between, but I don't always get the inspiration that I need to write one. But I did write one a few days ago, so yay me. And I don't know what kinds of videos I'll have coming in the future, but thank you for watching. And I hope this mattered to someone. I hope somebody gained something from it. Okay.